Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, students. How are you today?
Good morning, Miss. I am fine, thank you. And you?
I am good. Thank you for us. Before we start our class today, let's pray Al-Fatihah together. Al-Fatihah. Okay, finish. Now I will check your attendance first. Please say listen and hold your hand again.
Okay, Miss.
Okay. Menteri Agama Pak Imam Agama.
Present.
Sekretari.
Present.
Siti Aisyah Sekretari.
Present.
Nyai Muhammad.
Present.
Students, today I want to start with something fun. Do you like stories?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, what kind of stories do you like?
Horror.
Then,
And funny.
fairy tales, okay. Have you ever heard a story like Cinderella, Snow White, Maling Kundang, or Timun Mas?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, those are all stories, but in English, what do we call that kind of text?
Narrative text.
Yep, that's right. It is called narrative text. So today we will learn a little bit about narrative text. Okay, now let's talk about the definition of narrative text. So narrative text is a text that tells a story or a sequence of events in the past. The story can be real or imaginary. And narrative text is arranged chronologically, which means the events are told step by step and from beginning to the end. And like when you tell your friends about your day from morning to until night, and there is also a narrative. And for the purpose is not only to entertain, but also to give moral values. For example, like honesty, bravery, and then patience. So students, what is the purpose of narrative text?
To entertain.
Okay. So the purpose of narrative text is to entertain and give moral value. And is narrative text always real?
No.
Okay, that's right. It can be imaginary too. And narrative text has different types. Each type has its own characteristics, so you must understand the difference between. Okay, the first is fairy tales. Okay. Type of narrative text. The first is fairy tales. Do you know what is fairy tales?
No, Miss.
Okay, so fairy tales are imaginative stories. They are not real. So they usually contain magical elements such as like fairies, witches, magic, or talking animals. And these stories often teach a simple moral lessons, especially for children. For example, like kindness, honesty, and patience. Okay, why Maling Kundang a legend?
Because people believe it happened.
Okay, good. So legend believe real and mythic about girls. Okay, what is the difference between legend and mythic?
Legend are traditional stories based on historical, often exaggerated, effect about real people or events. It is a traditional story They explain natural phenomena, origins of the world, or belief, often involving gods or supernatural beings.
Okay, good job for the answer. Now let's talk about structure of narrative. Okay, the first is orientation. Do you know what is orientation?
No, miss.
So orientation is this is the opening. Orientation this is opening of the stories. Introduce characters, place, time, or situation. For example, like so this is example of orientation. What information do we get from the sentence?
What?
What information do we get from the sentence or the example?
Character and place.
Yeah, that's right. So there is orientation, opening of the stories. And the second is complication. So for complication, this is the problem in the story. Because in the problem, the stories becomes boring and flat. If a story has no problem, is it interesting, students?
No, miss.
Okay. For example, of complication. There is example of complication. And the third is climax. students, let's focus on the most important language feature of narrative text. For the example, the first is simple past tense. Narrative text use simple past tense because the story already happened in the past. So we are not talking about now, but about something that already finished. Okay, this tense tells the readers understand that all events are complicated. It also keeps the story clear and consistent. It is simple past tense verb change from the articles. The first regular verb to and then the second is irregular verb. Okay, for example, for regular verbs is walk can be applied and then play can be played. You can play the play. And for irregular verbs, for example, like go can be when and see can be so. For example, game okay, where's the past simple past tense? Okay, for example, live. That's right. This for past tense. For example, people. Okay, so that's which one is the verb here?
What?
Which one is the verb here? For example,
Work sama sound.
and so. Okay, good job. Okay, why do we use past tense in the narrative text?
Because the story happened in the past.
Yeah. So change this sentence into this. Okay, example A. Where should we is for example of adverb of time. For example, like okay, this word shows the order of events. Okay, students, which word shows the beginning?
One day.
One day. Yeah, that's right. So this is for the beginning of the stories. And which word shows the ending?
Finally.
Okay, this is for the ending. Next, we have adjective. So, adjectives are used to describe people, place, and things. But in other words, Okay, good job. And who is the main character?
Mari Kundang.
Okay. And where is the orientation?
At the beginning.
Okay. And what is the problem in her story?
Manem disabai his mother.
And what is the moral victory?
Respect your parents.
Okay, good job. Okay, students, before we close class today, any question?
Nothing is.
Okay, so we can start. Okay, so thank you for your attention today. And today we learned about narrative text, its definition, types, and structure and language features. So, what is narrative text?
Narrative text is story text or a sequence of events in the past.
Okay, very good.